Hey guys, this week we're going to still work with the equation of a line with slope, intercept, point slope, and standard form, but we are going to look at some different types of problems with that. And so last week we looked at how we could go from slope, intercept to point slope or and standard form. And this week, we're going to look at what happens whenever I'm given the slope and a point. So let's say that I'm given my slope of 2 and then my point of 1, 5. Okay? So since I'm given slope and a point, it makes most sense to put this into point slope form. So I would say y minus my y value of 5 is equal to my slope and then x minus my x value of 1. Okay, so now I have point slope form. Now I want to take that and I want to turn it into slope intercept form. And we talked about that last week as well. And so now we're going to, just kind of use what we did last week. So we'll say y minus 5 is equal to, and then we'll do distributive property, 2 times x is 2x, and then 2 times minus 1 is minus 2, and then we'll add this 5 with its like term. So this is just like what we did last week, and this is actually taking things in that we learned before, and so now we have y equals 2x, and then negative 2 plus 5 is 3. So now we have slope-intercept form. And we know that it's an easy one-step process to be able to go into standard form. And so all we have to do is get our x and y terms together. And so I have negative, wow, that was crazy, negative 2x plus y is equal to 3. Okay, so let's kind of go over what we did here. So in this problem, the only given information was the slope and a point. So we used that and we put it into point slope form. So we have one equation of the line. Then we went from point slope into slope intercept and then slope intercept to standard form. So now we have all 3 versions of the equation of the line, and all 3 of these mean the same thing. Okay, and so that's one type of problem that we're going to be looking at this week. The next type of problem that we're going to look at is very simple. It's when we're given standard form and we want to go into slope intercept form. Because slope intercept form is going to be the easiest thing to graph with, and hopefully when we can get back into some in-person learning, you will be able to graph some. And so let's say that I have 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. Okay, and so what we're going to do here is we are going to solve for y. So we want y by itself. So we want to get rid of the 3x first, okay? And so now we have 2y is equal to negative 3x plus 6, all right? I put this first, and you're going to see why when we get there. Always put your x value first because that's what it looks like in slope-intercept form. So now if I want y by itself, I have to divide by 2. Well, the key thing here is that I have to divide everything by 2. So I have y equals, and then I have negative 3x divided by 2, which is just negative 3 over 2x. You don't need to change it to a decimal. Leave it as a fraction. And then 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 3. And if you think back, last week we did the reverse of this. We were given slope intercept, and we turned it into standard. So now we're looking at standard to slope intercept. So those are the 2 types of problems that we're going to be doing. I hope to see you in our live so we can practice together tomorrow. Have a great Monday. See you guys.